Good afternoon, everyone. This is Carl F. Rose recording from Bedford, Pennsylvania on Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. And in just a couple of nights from now, we're going to have the Lions and the Packers. And you're going to see when I edit this on the background, you're going to see the cheesehead thing, what I think of the Packers. I don't care for them, but anyway, um, I guess during the week in between the Seahawks loss and the Atlanta win, I was reading something somewhere, but apparently Dan Campbell was just not a very pleasant person to be around. Um, the loss was ugly, and and he had every right to be upset, and probably including himself too. But anyway, that's besides the point. Um, what I wanted to get at is I was watching an interview with Dan Campbell. I don't know, a few weeks back. I can't remember. But anyway, he was talking about the season, how he described it as a roller coaster, and he said you're going to have ups and you're going to have downs, and what he's trying to do is keep it as even as possible. So in other words, you know, don't get don't play over your heads, don't get too high after you win a game, and don't get down on the dumps after a loss. Um, and part of the thing I think with Seattle, first of all, Pete Carroll, he's got Dan Campbell's number. He's got him figured out, um, and that's what made me more nervous than their players. Uh, but that'll change over time. But anyway, so I think actually going into the home opener after beating Kansas City, I think maybe the players were playing a little bit over their head, and that's something that irritates the hell out of Dan Campbell. And then so they came back, and what do they do? They bounce back, and this is kind of reminiscent of what they did last year. After going 1-6, the rest of the year they just bounced back. Um, and so what they need to do Thursday is, and there's no advantage. Green Bay has a short week just as much as the Lions do, but this is for all the marbles. This is for finally grabbing hold of first place. Um, they just came off of a good win against a good team, and Green Bay's going to be nipping at their heels all year. I can see, and I can actually see Green Bay possibly being um, a, um, a dark horse as a wild card team. Hopefully that won't happen, but it's got to be pretty much almost the same. I can't remember who the back is on Green Bay, but they've got a good back, and so they play the same kind of defense. Shift things up, move Hutch all over the place. Don't keep him on one spot. Bugs has got to play no matter what. Um, and I don't know what the injury reports or anything. I haven't even bothered to check that yet. But yeah, the defense has got to have another game like they did yesterday, and the offense has got to do a little bit better. But Green Bay's got a good defense, so um, um, there are some upgrades on their injuries, but I don't think they're going to make it to Thursday. Apparently, Montgomery's feeling, doing better, but I don't think he's going to play Thursday. I do like Zonovan Knight, and I just saw an article that he was almost snagged by another team before they elevated him. So the Lions probably knew something, and I like what I see with Zonovan Knight. Um, he's going to be good in a pinch. Um, and I'm not sure about the rest of but there's about 5 or 6 players that have been upgraded, but I don't think any of them are going to make it to Thursday. Probably the following the following week. So that's good news. So anyway, well, um, let's just you know they just got to do what they got to do. Play just like they did Sunday. It's a short week, and we'll go from there. And the Lions need to take a bite out of Green Bay. I think the Lions, if they win Thursday night, I think they can sweep the entire division. And that's 6 wins right there. That would eliminate any tiebreakers uh, within the division. And that's crucial. So there's a lot there, and I'm sure the coach is going through all that. Anyway, well, talk to you later.